You're thinking about committing to a flight school, I have a couple questions that you might not have thought of that are worth asking. The first one is asking about how many days in a year do they fly. So how many flyable days in a calendar year. And that's going to vary based on location, which might be a factor for you in determining what flight school and what state you're going to get your education and flying experience in. If you were planning on maybe completing your training in about a year and they said that they only had about 200 flyable days in a year, that might not be the right option for you. Another good question to ask is the number of planes that they have that are currently operating in the fleet that they have for your program. So for example, if you wanted to get your multi add-on and the flight school had a bunch of planes, but you didn't see a whole lot of multi-planes, and then maybe they're having technical issues, it's a question worth asking and gauging their response on if that might be a good idea for you at all. Because a flight school can have a lot of planes, but if they don't have enough planes for the program that you want to go, you're looking at longer wait times and having a hard time sharing planes with other students. The third question, and probably the most important, is how long currently is the wait for a check ride for the program that you want to enter into? Now, you probably have to be really particular when you're asking this question because people can be misleading because they don't want to dissuade you from entering their program. But it's an important question to ask if it's taking a long time for a check ride and that's not normal for that rating or for a check ride wait in your area. You could potentially be saving yourself a lot of time and money by getting into a program that has a fast turnaround for check rides. It could, anything in my opinion under a week would be really optimal, and then 2 to 3 weeks is kind of okay, but you're pushing it because you're going to need to take proficiency flights, and that's just more money that you didn't budget for.